Tonight, Clark Tournament 2024. The Shepherd Hill Rams competing in their 31st Clark Tournament. The defending champions, while not the ending the team would like with a loss on Sunday night, it was still a relatively successful weekend. And I was there with this incredible access. We were courtside for both games. Tonight, in an edition of Cam Simpson Reporting, we bring you the full recap of the game on both Saturday night and Sunday night. In other news, the girls basketball team is in Westboro. They played their first game of the individual tournament last night, and they're now semifinal bound. We'll tell you all about where they stand in the tournament and what's next. The wrestling team is currently 9th in the MIAA state tournament after day 2, and Sawyer Ayotte won a gold medal in the tournament. All of that coming up as well. In the national sports, rain gets in the way of the Daytona 500, pushing it back to today.
From Shepherd Hill Regional High School, this is Shepherd Hill Sports Zone with Cameron Simpson.
Hello everyone and welcome to this President's Day edition of Shepherd Hill Sports Zone. I'm Cameron Simpson. Thanks for being with us on this Monday evening. Plenty to get to today, including the boys. They played 2 games this weekend, a part of the Clark Tournament, this annual tradition for the Rams for the last 3 decades and more. This has been an incredible event every single year. Teams go there. It's become kind of a staple of your high school basketball career. In this episode of Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, we'll recap the games fully in a Cam Simpson reporting edition. That's coming up right after we get to the rest of these headlines at the end of this video. But first, the girls basketball team made it all the way to the 21st Westboro Basketball Invitational. They're there right now. The first game for Shepherd Hill was against the host, the Westboro Rangers. So on Westboro grounds, the Westboro tournament with a crowd of Westboro fans, that's the stage the Rams set up on. The game started good for both teams, but by half, Shepherd Hill was down 29-25. This game with a trip to the semifinals on the line, it was close throughout the game. And it came down to the final moments with the Rams held on with the lead to win by 2. The final score is 57-55. The next opponent for Shepherd Hill is Medway, who beat St. Paul 48-37. That semifinal game is Tuesday night at 7 p.m. in Westboro. Winner will go to the championship game. Quick note on boys track. The state championship was this weekend, and for many of the track athletes, this was the final event of their high school track careers, and for others, it was the final event of the season. We're working to gather the information from the meet, and we'll bring you the results as soon as we have some. All right, to the wrestling floor and the mat. The teams competed in the state tournament. Our team currently sits in 9th. Sawyer Ayotte won a state championship medal during his event, being the only one on the team to do this as far as I know. If other news comes out of this event, we'll carry it for you right here on Sports Zone. All right, now to the gym. The Clark University gym, the Shepherd Hill gym. For the 31st time our Rams were there, they played in the tournament. It was a very successful night Saturday. A really, really close night Sunday. We were there, had incredible access. Enjoy this recap of the game, this recap of everything on this edition of Cam Simpson Reporting. On Saturday and Sunday night, the basketball team was at the Clark Tournament, and this year the games on Saturday night will be played at Shepherd Hill. As the team got out and huddled up, they got ready to start the first quarter of their game versus Groton Dunstable. Winner would head to the semifinals to play Millbury. Right away, Zach Wenningberg was the player to watch, scoring in that clip. And then, again, in this clip, after a great steal, goes all the way down for another score. It wouldn't be the last you've seen of him either, coming right down here from inside the paint to get another layup. Then Alex Lanfer scores his foul shot. He'll do that throughout the weekend. Then Lucas Miglianico turns and sinks that shot. It was all Rams offense early in the first quarter, and in the second quarter, it didn't end there. Another foul shot by Zachary Wenningberg, and another one, continuing to prove why he's one of the best. Then Groton Dunstable gets this great opportunity. They began to start getting more offense in the second quarter, but from way downtown, Lucas Miglianico scores another. After the half, the Rams were in a great position to win the game. And it would continue with this incredible shot by Lanfer, and more after that. This shot way downtown for Groton Dunstable. But then, the Rams would stay calm and collected, hitting the important foul shots, as well as this from Lanfer again. Another layup. And then this rebound, Wennerberg scores it again. The team would continue to rally throughout this game. And this one from Reed Zella. Easy layup for him. At least he made it look that way. And they would win and head to the next event. That event in the Clark University Gymnasium, where the team would face off against rivals from Millbury. This was set up to be an incredible match, and it sure was. Both teams getting down to score. This one from Millbury, early miss. The first quarter was lots of defense. We saw those two misses, and then this one, Lucas Miglianico gets on the board. Another great defensive play by Tommy Hennessy. And then Wennerberg misses his shot. Defense would be king for this first quarter. But after a couple opportunities, Millbury looked to be the team to beat as we get set for the second. Here's Alex Lanfer. He misses his shot. Missing shots was what happened in this second quarter. Wennerberg, he finally gets the team on track. And then way deep in a bad angle, Lucas Miglianico buries his shot from a roar from the crowd. We're in the third quarter now, second half. Here comes Miglianico to Wennerberg. He gets it in. They continue the offense. The Rams, take a look at this. 5:24 left, down by 10. They trailed the majority of this game. But this is what we're about to see. A team that's begun to rally. And they looked like they were out of it. They started putting points off, sinking the shots that mattered. With 2:40 left, these shots by Miglianico get the team back in striking position. And then this one, a 3-point shot from Millbury, a thorn to the side. Then Lanfer gets in there, 30 seconds to go in the game. They need points and they need them quick. Finally, with 4 seconds, Rams down by 4. They're going to get 3 foul shots. The first one gets in. The second one also gets in. And then he's going to try to miss in order to get the ball back to his team. His third shot gets the rebound, but unfortunately Millbury gets it. The Rams foul with 3.3 left, but it was not enough time for the Rams to get another shot off. They would end up losing this game with a final score of 51-48. Then I talked to Lucas Miglianico after the game. I first asked him, as a senior in your final Clark tournament, being able to win it during your time as a player, what was the feeling like today as he left the court? He said, leaving the court Sunday night, there was a lot of emotions. Millbury has been a rival since the 4th grade, so whenever we play them, those games have always seemed to mean a little more to me. After beating them in the championship last year and beating them again earlier this year, it was just frustrating losing to them because we know we can beat them. And then I asked, with playoffs coming up, how do you and the rest of the team get into that mindset? And what's the preparation for the upcoming tournament? Miglianico said, after a loss like Sunday's, we need to take a day or two to reflect and rest up. We can't sit around and feel sorry for ourselves. We have to learn from it and move on. With the 12-day break before the first round of the tournament, we will need to continue to build and get better and just get our minds right to make a run in the state tournament. That, of course, will begin 12 days from now. All right, let's hope you enjoyed that. Now to national sports really fast. The Daytona 500, supposed to be held Sunday. Unfortunately, terrible rain in Daytona Beach area pushed us back an entire day. We're now going to race at 4 o'clock. Currently, as this episode's premiering, they're racing. NASCAR is racing there right now. Joe Logano on the pole. Michael Mattel starts second. And, of course, there's notables in the back. So that's our national sports note. Enjoy your vacation, everybody. We'll be back on Friday to recap the Westboro tournament, any news that breaks on track, and wrestling. But for the most part, winter sports are wrapping up. Not much going on this week, but we're going to turn the page next week, and we're going to get into the big state tournaments for basketball. And then it's on to spring. We're getting close to that as well. All right, thanks for watching. I'm Cameron Simpson. This is Sports Zone. We'll see you on the next one. Have a great night.
Thanks for watching Shepherd Hill Sports Zone, the only place for Rams sports news.